So. Hello, CMW. People probably hunted it for the AT. That's why my position is so bad on this map. I have to do such an auto-time hunt again when I'm back at home. Also in this month I have really low amount of ATs on track of the days. Oh, we have again a plugin update and 17 script exceptions, and I will just shut it off again. Stop script engine. So then play live, and we have a new track. And could that be Rally? Looking at this dirt road here. I was wondering when Rally comes. This has a chance to be Rally. Can also be Stadium, but there is a chance it's Rally. Ah, looks like Stadium. Rally would have been cool. Like, it would have been both cool, but also not so cool. Not so cool because I don't have the smooth stick gamepad right now. Just normal stadium dirt is of course a bit boring, especially as we have it quite often. Ah, this is then this typical where you can fly out the corners. No walls here, so very big danger. Yeah. Oh no, and outside corners all over the place. Uh-oh. And another one, yay. Oops. Go there. Nice, I finished. I realized that the other ghosts are not automatically turned on here on the laptop. Because usually that's the case, huh? That I always see the other ghosts. Keeping that gear is gonna be difficult, I think. This is probably GPS sign. Clear vision. No, must be good then. Comes from the outside, okay. It's very diagonal. So then like this. Here to the far left. Quite outside. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay. Again 13th, like after my previous run. Would be happy if it continues like this. I lost the gear here, so this is where I still gain some time. No, 4th, 10th better, 9th now. Twelfth. This combination here is quite tricky. Vilus! With another tier 3 sub. Thanks a lot, man. I just realized soon is September again. The typical Twitch September. That was so quick, man. Doesn't feel like that long ago with the previous one. Actually pretty good that I have a birthday in September in that regard. I plan to do a long birthday stream, guys. In 1 month. I also want to host a competition, but still need to prepare a lot of stuff. The thing is, probably still at my birthday, but especially all the days before. Some of the biggest Trackmania streamers are all in New York, and then probably, also there will be of course a time where they do the speed runs, but apart from that, there's not much happening with streams from them. So maybe I can use this a little bit and stream myself a bit more these days. On my birthday itself, they will probably be back, but maybe not streaming already because they just arrived from their long travel. 2/10 behind, that's not good enough. I think I need one more improvement by like 5 to 10 hundredths. Until here the seating went really good. But that last step that I probably still need for the whole success, this last step is gonna be like a bit difficult to achieve. It can happen, it can also not happen. Because you need to hit these outside turns so well. And now, for example, I was even quite outside, but I still lost that gear. And I still don't get it back. It didn't really cost me for a long time, but in that next corner it would have lost me some time. Oh, okay, this is also still a bit weird. Okay, I'm 51st, so I will definitely drop out. That's for sure. Like, I learned the map quicker than others, but sadly didn't really get the time that I need. So I still need to improve now in the last 2 minutes. Oh, it was so good. I think I... damn it. It was so good, and then I got a bump there. Oh, this is a long track actually, I've realized now. Oh, this is unfortunate. 4,000 behind, and probably the cutoff is like 200s or 100 only away. Like around the sub 53 is the cutoff, I assume. And I was ahead. I cannot even say where I lost that in the end. Also my last left turn, the uphill, it was not full outside and I lost the gear. So this was definitely what did it cost me it. But in the run before, in my PB, I also lost the gear. Like, I felt like when I'm 400s ahead, I just only have to do the same and it will be fine. This was my thinking. But somehow I lost these 400s and was then 400s even behind. But I don't really know where that exactly happened. I'm also not so sure with this left turn that goes into the flag platform there. Like the one here. Like this transition. Yeah, so if you did inside, you would touch penalty here, no? You would go over penalty. There's also a very bad bump. I'm not sure if you over jump that bump if you would go here. But it looks to me as if you want to be outside of this when I look at this now. But you always jump a bit. This is what is a bit weird to me. And the thing is, the further you want to jump to the left for a good angle to the right there, the longer you jump because it goes more downhill here already. But if you are further right, you have a worse angle for this. So this was what I was wondering, this transition. Oh, there's a cut. If the cut is the reason that I didn't make it, it's annoying. Don't really have time now to check. Also to leave the server and check it in the times. Checkpoint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Do you mean that you jump out here? Oh no, wait, there's a checkpoint. Not sure yet where it is. I could jump down here, drive this whole circle the other way around. Then I would come back. Sadly cannot move my camera right now. Oh, I can. Elimination round we can test. Checkpoint 1, 2, 3. There's also something possible maybe. Was not it. I hate that. Also the other option here was that here you jump out to the right, but then I wouldn't know how to continue this. Here, if I would get quickly up, there's a day right about the cut here. But it seems to be a difficult cut when someone writes, I'm only div 2 because I went for the cut and failed it. And probably it's not rounds friendly, I assume. This in this sector. I'm gonna have to keep interface on. Then I see exactly where it starts. I mean, maybe it's exactly the thing that I saw, but you can maybe improve it a little bit. You said jump to the right instead of straight ahead. Question is, when do I even jump at all? So let's see. Until here I'm close. There it happened, and then I'm back. Okay. I'm catching it all up again. Also almost. Yeah, also this is this downhill turn. Then let's go there real quick. Yes. Also instead of doing all the turns here, you would immediately go to this checkpoint. I assume. The thing is, there is also a checkpoint there. I don't know how high you trigger that. Like, do they turn around then? So basically the idea would be to take this and then jump out. So that get this. The question is, no, this you have to land and then turn around. And apparently this is better than taking the normal way. Yeah, so this sounds way too risky for rounds, especially when you haven't done it yet. Because I think this is immediately slower when you don't hit it. But when you have no chance in a final, then this would be basically one. So when you're already behind in a final, then this is your one chance how to catch up. So in the turn I was already before 33 seconds. Now the question is the, yeah, where exactly do you jump out? So we have the option. We have the option to jump out here, or we have the option to maybe take this turn and then cut this right turn here, but this does not really look good. No, I think you would jump out here, land, and then backslide, and then continue again. Have the lower gear. To wait long to get that back. Yeah, still people going for it. I hate that you cannot see the chat here when this window pops up, super annoying. But that's a bit unfortunate. That means that I only dropped out of Div 1 because there was a cut. Also probably there were more than 10 players making it in the seeding with a cut. I would just assume. Because in time attack you can obviously go for it. So I had a div 1 pace, just a bit unlucky that there was a cut then. Because especially when I'm alone, no other OK boys here, and also no Hagen in my chat, I actually don't even think about checking for cuts myself. Like, the thing is, you have to know, it costs me time to look for that, and I might need all the 15 minutes to get that one run through that is fast enough. If I'm of course early on safe with my time, then I can look for cuts. For me the thing is always I need to see the cut one time in action, then I can maybe do it. But when I never see it, then it's very difficult in a knockout format to start doing it yourself. Oh, but Picking Ender must have gotten it very well, because I did a decent run now in knockout. I'm not sure what my time was in the seeding. So even though I didn't cut, I made a lot of positions this round in that sector. Ach ja, the seeding time that I had was a 0.0, I remember. Also around what Dax Tuchim just drove in 6th place. So a lot of people drive easily div 1 times now, thanks to the cut. But enough people will also get eliminated because they go for it. Oh no, that means that Down is gonna win div 1. Because in div 1 there will be a bunch of people going for the cut, they all get knocked out and Down wins. Now Picking and then Loudest get that really good, and they truly do the cut to get these times. Cannot move my camera to that section anymore. That's annoying. Loud is in red and he stays not in red. Oh no. Someone failed the ending and Loudus survives. That's a bit unfortunate because this would have changed the knockout here a little bit. So the question for me is, how do I jump out of the dirt? Do I do this in the turn? So I take the banking of the turn a little bit, you know? Or do I do this pretty inside, but I basically go perpendicular to the dirt edge and just jump out very straight, but jump out higher? You know, I could do a low jump if I take the full turn here a bit. Or do we actually take the start of the grass? You know, because we go down in this dirt and then you have this grass wall, do we jump out from this? Does anyone know? Like, how exactly does it look like? Oh, I did. I think I equaled my PP. 0.028. Peking Enter is out. Also Peking Enter and Loudus were the two dominating players, and Loudus almost out. Peking Enter is now out. The worst gear downs ever. Oh no. In the wrong round. In the wrong round. Ach Mensch. This is like so unfortunate. I got a super late gear down, and instead of releasing, which I could have done, I stayed full speed because it worked in another round. Like that I stayed in the lower gear, but no, this time it actually geared up, so it slowed down once again. And this slowdown was so huge that I actually didn't get the gear up before the next turn. So I drove basically from this moment here, when I lost the gear, for like 15 seconds I drove in a lower gear. It was so stupid, like it's super annoying in dirt. This is the same annoying thing as if you drive an ice map and you slide out. So how does it look like? Ah. Yeah, wow. Ah, but is this fine enough? No. That's all, now he's going out. He's actually last. Yeah. And now it was winnable, of course. But yeah, I wanted to see how this cut looks like, and at least I was able to see where they jump off. Also, you know, I would have done something completely different. If in a finalist situation I would have been in the need to do it, to have a chance to catch up, then I would have probably jumped out here in the turn into this direction and would have done a left bug slide and then either go like this or full bug slide here. No? So I wasn't really sure how exactly does this look now. Like, you have many options here. Like, it's not obvious. You can also go straight and then you jump really high. But then also, I didn't come to the idea that you would actually jump out here and turn to the right and make a bug slide like this. I didn't think about that. You could also take a line where you jump off from this and over the edge maybe, but then you would land here, so yeah, you wouldn't get far enough, I assume. But yeah, that was for me the question. Do you jump out from the curve here, so you have a low jump? Do you jump out here on the inside, where you then basically just drive against the dirt wall and you jump very high, but quite direct? Or do you actually jump out where the grass starts? And this is exactly what Loudest did, at the grass. But I'm not sure how, also his line looked very dangerous. Like I only saw his line now. There might be a better line than that. I don't know. But yeah, these gear downs, these slowdowns from gears, they are so stupid. Like it was so unsatisfying what happened in my run. Basically in this turn here, very late, I lost my gear. And for some reason, it was fast enough. It's a close here random, Exotica. For some reason, we have random. Yeah, they are very close in Damned Light as well. I think random is out. Yes. Manskip truck fell down, but it's very close here. Also yeah, for some reason, in this turn here, my car wanted to gear up again. And when I had earlier slowdowns, like where I lost the gear in this uphill turn there was a difference. Like I could actually stay full speed in this left turn and it didn't gear up. So I didn't slow down. And then I was fast enough to get the gear up on this bit of black platform. And this doesn't lose you much time. You lose maybe a tenth or 2/10. But it was actually still decent. But what happened here is I kept the gear, I kept the gear, and I lost it here in this section. And then I thought, okay, probably I can stay full speed again, don't need to release, but actually it did gear up on this little stretch. It actually did gear up here. And this gave me another slowdown, which immediately made me lose the gear again, which gave me another slowdown. And this double slowdown in this section here made me so slow that I didn't get the gear up in this part. Oh, Garikool, wait. Garikool is in. For real is out. Also, I didn't get the gear up in this section, which you usually do. That meant I went with a lower gear into this whole right turn and also up here. And this overall did cost me so much time that I had no chance to stay in. Yeah, 1.5 seconds behind first. Just because of this gear issue. And I had no chance at this point anymore. I could have driven as good as I wanted. Like just the gear did lose me so much. And it was the wrong round. Like in most other rounds until then and also right after, I would have been easily in. Wouldn't have mattered that I had this big time loss. But exactly that round I go out. That was really annoying. The Manskip truck had a bad ending lately in one of the recent rounds. But this looks good. Oh yeah, but he finished very far right. But they drive here 53 mid. Also 3 of them. Which is okay. You cannot really afford a mistake, but it's very doable still to stay in this case. So, but I also want to check out the ones, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much time we have. So let me already check out. Okay, let's wait. Oh, this is ending here. Gear loss. But inside finish was close. Oh, this was actually a good round, guys. This was actually a good round. Okay. So, Scrappy is the one that should be in Div 1, showing us the gameplay. Now, I'm gonna take the pop-out player. I also want to see what the line is in Div 1. Okay, there are still 5 people. Birdie out. Amazing. Can you please go away from Birdie? I want to see the others. Yeah, he goes to Elcon. What is Elcon doing? Also, how is he approaching this cut? Well, he is definitely going for it. Yeah. Okay. Bad gear. Okay, we got a final here now. So does any one of those two know the cut? I'm pretty sure Gariku is not going for it because he's the safe meister like myself and Down. Like, I would actually still go for the cut for the lulz, like in the case from Manskip Truck where I lose the gear there. But you see, he gets easily the gear back now, and it costs only 2/10. But in this case, I would go for it. Even though I never did it, I would try. And he goes for it. Yeah, but he misses. And my attempt could have looked this, like, could have looked the same. Seems like Elcon is also the only one going for it in Div 1. Oh, Gariku, you see, he's like a safe meister like myself. He went so inside this last uphill. How is this a 53.05 though? When he goes that inside and so safe and loses the gear. Like, why is this still this time? Was the start actually that good? I mean, the start was clean. He was winning time on Manskip Truck everywhere. Okay. Now we are back in Div 1. Elcon, Hendo and Molle. Dude, this is the 3rd time in a row that Molle is in the top 3. Could also be the 3rd time in a row that he's in the top 2. Maps are suiting him a lot though. Like, we had very similar styled maps. And he's pretty good in that. Your Elcon makes it. Good enough at least. And Molle does not make... Hendo does not make it either. I cannot believe it. Oh no, I was close to the mic. Ach, no way. Wait! Molle DNF'd! Ach, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. Molle actually was easily in, then he makes the mistake, then Hendo makes an even worse mistake, but Molle actually DNF'd. Hendo does another mistake, or he realized it already, I don't know, but ach god ey. Okay, so Molle not in the final again. I mean, there's a chance that Elcon fails now, and it's a super free victory, you know? Like, Elcon still needs to hit this cut. What? He makes a mistake there. It was so obvious. A Molle will be so annoyed now. Like, it was the easiest win ever. And he threw it away because he DNF'd. Ach Gott, ey. Boah, this was sick though, but it doesn't matter. He's just way too far behind. Also he caught up quite a lot with that. Nah, this is one of the super stupid Cup of the Day finals. And the dominating person, Elcon, who goes for the cut and who hits the cut. I didn't see the whole div one now, but I guess that he won a big percentage of the rounds. And in the final, he makes the mistake. That is actually so typical. And Molle with the DNF when he was easily in. Hendo who made a mistake after Molle made a mistake, and Hendo's mistake was worse because it was later. So stupid. Okay, guys. I will end the stream. I will be back for Yannex's Cup. That's at least the plan. I saw that the Platform Cup is happening and that it actually has 100 euros again prize pool. So yeah, otherwise I wouldn't have streamed later, but now I want to try to be there. Then see ya later. It is supposed to start at 21:30, but you know it's Yannick, so it doesn't really mean that it's really at that time. Could be also a bit later, depends on how long he needs with the map. Then see ya, bye bye.